Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Shaman's Horde on Nyxus Gaming. In the last episode we played a rousing game of Caravan with Mr. Ringo here. He doesn't need that arm anyway. Today I figured I'd go over some of the various player housing you can find in the game, where it is and is not safe to store your items, and just places you can get some good rest, you know. But before I do that, I believe we have some unfinished business here in Good Springs. Alright, business here in Good Springs is taken care of. Both parties are dead and there should be no more problems here at all. Let's move on over to Novak in order to find our first bit of player housing. So most of the player housing you're going to find in the game is going to be hotel rooms. The first of which you'll probably come across if you play through the game the right way, the way they intended it. It's going to be the one in Novak here in the Dino Delight. Now, you're going to want to get this key from Jeannie Mae Crawford, or if she is dead for whatever reason, you're going to get it from Cliff Briscoe in the little souvenir shop over there. But anyways, you're going to want to come in here.
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road. Why don't you relax a spell? Let this fine town take care of you.
So both of them, why can I not buy stuff? I'd like to rent a room.
I can't see as how I'd charge you after the generous things you've done for the town. The room's on me. Your room will be the one upstairs, closest to the lobby side. Here's your key. Let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay better for you.
So both of them are going to want to sell you the key for 100 caps unless you have a reputation of accepted with them. So if we go in here, I'm accepted with Novak right now. So she just gave me the key for free. Now it doesn't take a whole lot to be accepted here. Gonna be honest. Now she said it was the first room here. Door to motel room. It's not going to be very luxurious. It's very small. I guess you get a free teddy bear. There's a radio in it. You can sleep here and be perfectly fine. There's even a safe to store away your stuff in. And all of the containers in this room are completely safe to use. Nothing you put in here will despawn at all. So you can come in here, put all your favorite clothes up. I don't think I even have any other clothes. No, just my jumpsuit. You can lock stuff in the little safe here. Make it your little chem storage if you really want to. I'm not going to. But anyways, this is the first little room that you'll be able to get in the game here. Right in the middle of Novak. It's not a bad area. You come out and you have the souvenir shop right ahead of you here if you want to sell anything. Unfortunately, you can't fast travel straight to the room. You fast travel to Novak. It's going to put you right here anyway, next to the room. So that's probably the best point to make there. So now we're heading to the strip. We're actually free side for the next room you can get. So the next room that you'll probably be able to come across is the one in the Atomic Wrangler here. And to gain access to this room, you're going to have to do a quest for Miss Francine Garrett here.
Some gamblers came in saying they'd seen you enter the Lucky 38. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't know of any other living person who's been in there.
Let's see, do you have any work?
I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. The job would pay a percentage.
Ah, that sounds good. What kind of caps are we talking here?
If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you a cut of each. 25% is more than fair. It would add up to 150 caps if you bring them all in.
Got yourself a deal.
Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane.
Alright.
Anything else you need?
Goodbye. So you gotta do this quest for it, and it involves you hunting down 3 people here in Freeside, and then after that we're going to have a 4th person to hunt down in the strip itself. I'm just going to run through it very quickly for you guys. We have to kill this guy, this guy, and this lady here who is in kind of a panic. I guess she knew what I did to the other 2 guys already. Don't forget, after you're done killing these guys, grab the bag of bottle caps off of each of their bodies. Now, there is a way you can talk them down and get these bottle caps without any violence involved, but this is a kind of no bullshit character. If you want to see how to do the quest peacefully, I have it in my full playthrough of the game, and the link will be down in the description below. But once you have all 3 of those, people dealt with, head on back to the Atomic Wrangler here. Talk to Francine.
I hear you've been making a name for yourself on the strip. Don't forget about the Wrangler if you make it big.
I have all the debts collected.
I don't care how you handled those lumps of human refuse, but you got the job done. We need you to hunt down another person. That son of a bitch McCaffrey stole a ton of caps and ran off to Vegas. I guess the fact that we farmed out his usual work to you pissed him off. No one steals from the Garrett twins. If you can kill that bastard and bring back as much as you can, you'll be paid very well.
Alright, so if I see McCaffrey on the strip, I'll be sure to take care of him.
Just stop on back when he's dead and you'll be rewarded handsomely. Bring his hat as proof of the kill. Later.
And this is the last job we gotta do for these guys. Looks like they're still having a shoot-off over there. We don't actually have to collect any caps from him. We just have to get his hat. And he is gonna be just inside the strip here. They're, having a great time shooting off over there. Should be just inside by the Gamora here. If you remember in my playthrough, this is the world famous breakdancing McCaffrey. He breakdances even after he's dead all over this strip area. All you gotta do is take him out. Nobody even cares. And just take his hat from him. Now that one in particular, I don't think there's a peaceful way in order for you to get his hat from him.
Hey there, friend.
Not interested. Do I look like I need protection? Did you see what I just did to that guy? Anyways, interruptions aside, that was the last thing we needed for the quest there. Now all we gotta do is head back to the Atomic Wrangler and tell Francine Garrett that we killed a few people on the strip for her. So let's just, where is she? Here she's already gone to bed. If that happens, all you gotta do is wait a bit and she will come back out. Her and her brother James there, they take shifts on the Atomic Wrangler, I guess. They're usually not both out at the same time like they have been, but I want to say James takes the night shift and she takes the day shift.
It's great to be up here.
And there she is.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
Took care of McCaffrey.
Yes! Where's his hat?
Right here.
This is great news. No one screws with the Garrett twins and gets away with it. I need to find a place on the wall for this. And for your reward, here's 150 caps. I trust there were also some valuables on McCaffrey. Also, we would like to set you up with a room. You can have the corner room, rent-free. It was McCaffrey's. Now that he's dead, we're happy to let you use it. Thanks for helping us.
Alright, so we now have access to the Atomic Wrangler corner room up here. And that's all taken care of. The corner room is going to be up here in the corner. Of course, it's the only one that opens a new loading zone. And this one is not as good as any of the other rooms. Right away you can tell if you take anything, it's going to be considered stealing because anything here is still technically owned by McCaffrey, even though he is dead. Can sleep here. It says it's your bed, but nothing else in the room is your bed. Likewise, since none of the desks are yours, if you store stuff here, it will not be safe and it will despawn if you don't come back here soon enough. So this, I do not think, is a viable room to have. Nonetheless, it is a room you can obtain in the game. Let's head on over to the strip for the next and probably easiest room to obtain in the game. Now the next hotel room you're going to get to, like I said, is going to be in the strip here. The first time you come up to the gate to get into the strip, you're going to notice, or you should notice,
You look new to Freeside.
you're going to notice him interrupting you. Should notice a man try and run up. There he is, and he's going to be shot down immediately by 5 Securitrons. So you don't want to just run on in. You want to talk to this guy.
Or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
Now there are a few ways you can get through here. You can do a credit check, which just checks if you have 2,000 caps in your inventory. You don't actually pay the 2,000. All it is a check. You can do a Science 80 check to get through and override the Securitron.
Thank you, sir. You may proceed.
Or, alternatively, you can go to Mick and Ralph's here in Freeside, and if you pass a speech check, they can make you a fake passport to enter the strip. But the thing with that, you'll also have to pay 500 caps to get the passport. If you do a barter check, I believe that lowers down to 375, but you will still be paying caps to do that. So we're just going to go into the strip here, and you want to head to the Lucky 38 Casino. So once you're here in the strip, you're going to be interrupted by Victor and some very loud copyrightable music, which is why there was that little skip there. I didn't want to deal with that music there. And you're just going to walk up to the Lucky 38 here, talk to Victor once again, and head on inside. Go up here, talk to him for a third time.
Where to, partner?
Head up to the only place, the penthouse. Penthouse is not the room that we are going to get, but we need to come up here and talk to the house himself, Mr. House, in order to get this room.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
I mean, it's alright, I guess.
Oh, come now, don't play the fool. Vegas has fools enough, a superfluity of them. They're what makes it so profitable. They come to Vegas chasing penny-ante dreams of high living, to feel like they're big shots, like they're winners. You see that you and I are of a different stripe, don't you? We don't have to dream that we're important. We are.
Alright.
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it.
Let's get down to business then. I want this room.
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough.
Sounds simple to me.
My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
I mean, sure. I literally just want a room, but sure.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss?
Nope. I'll be back. I won't be back. Anyways, all you gotta do is just go up and talk to him. Then when you come back and talk to Victor, for a 4th time, mind you.
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to comp you to the High Roller Suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite. Enjoy the digs, partner. They're plenty fancy.
Alright, so he's gonna give us the Presidential Suite, which in my opinion is the second best player housing in the game. The main thing I like about this suite here is that you can bring all of your companions here. All of the companions you get in the game, the base game at least. Whenever you dismiss them, you can send them right to this casino Presidential Suite. And it's like you have your own little collection of companions. We can cycle through the rooms here. We have like a little extra bedroom with a couple beds and lockers to put stuff in. All of the storage here is safe, by the way. You can put stuff in here without worrying about it despawning. Got a bathroom here with 2 bathtubs and a couple toilets to use if you really need 2 at once. You have the main bedroom here with a nice bed, a couple wardrobes, a computer that you can't use because it's Fallout, why would ya? Comes with your own Today's Physician magazine. In the next room, we got a pool table that again, you can't use. You can just take the pool balls off and, I don't know, do something with them, I guess. Another free teddy bear, just like the Dino Delight. A bunch of old radios. And in the final room, you have a little bit of a kitchen and a big dining table. Which, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 seats to it. I'm sure you could have all your companions sitting here and having a nice dinner if you waited long enough. The other thing that you can do that is very special about this suite, you can come here to the terminal and you can upgrade it. And there are plenty of upgrades for you to get here. You can get some crafting lockers if it lets me grab it. There we go. Get the crafting lockers, a fridge, some guest wardrobes, some master wardrobes, vending machine, a couple weapon trunks, and a workbench. So go ahead and accept all of that. And we now have a few different things. Added 2 weapon trunks in here, one there, a wardrobe there, and I believe a wardrobe over here. If we cycle through all the rooms again, I believe it added this too, which you can see in my snow globe guide. Any snow globes you get, collectibles in the game, will appear here, so you can just look at them all. You have the base game ones here, all 7 of them, and then you have the 4 DLC ones that will go on top there. You have the vending machine that's also in this room. Get yourself some Sunset Sarsaparilla there. You get another fridge here to store food away. And let's see over here. I think this is where, yep, you get the guest wardrobes that you bought. And in the final room here, I'm not sure if you actually got anything added over here. It doesn't look like it. But you can buy those upgrades and make it a little more useful to come through. Store all your weapons and your wardrobe clothes. Because like I said, all of this is completely safe storage. The next casino room we're going to go to is going to be in the Gomorrah. Before I go, it is also worth noting that you can safely store anything in the penthouse of the Lucky 38 as well. Mr. House has no issue with that. No issue at all. But the thing here, you don't get any of the upgrades. You can't send your companions here, and I believe there are actual fewer containers to put stuff in. I don't know, if you need just a few extra containers, go ahead and head on up here and store some stuff away. Now, I know I said I was going to the Gomorrah, but that was wrong. There is no room you can get in the Gomorrah. We are heading to the Tops, baby. Now, there are a few different suites you can actually get access to here in the Tops Casino. The first of which is going to be involved in the main quest line, and you get it from the man Benny himself.
Hey, baby doll. Welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Anytime you come in, he's gonna ask you for all your weapons.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your tops experience the tops?
Nothing. So you're gonna want to come over here, and Benny is coming right down the stairs, so you just come over and talk to him. After getting interrupted by a level up, of course.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello? That broad everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit.
Alright, so I do have the Black Widow perk on me, since this is a female character.
You making a pass at me, sister? Because I'm out of your league.
I think if you do that, he's actually gonna take you to his suite upstairs. So, I'm gonna tell him I'm not interested.
What say you and me cash out? Go somewheres more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer.
You know what? We need to show that off anyway, so, is it wrong to want a guy who'd shoot me in the head?
Did those bullets scramble your egg? Or have you always been a naughty broad?
Girls like bad boys, and you've been downright awful.
You're one sick pussycat, baby. There's Quinn's, and then there's... I don't even know what to call you.
I'm saying I dig ya, despite it all. What do you say?
I hear dig from you, babe, and all I can think of is a shovel. How can this be? This ain't forgiveness. It's something wrong.
I'm a courier, remember? Don't you want me to handle your package?
All right, honey, baby. This is all kinds of wrong, but to my suite it is. 13th floor. Don't keep me waiting.
And we now have the key to his suite. This is also a way you can complete this main quest, if you really want to. This wasn't the suite I was going to show off first, but might as well, right? I'm going to come over to this elevator here, to the 13th floor. And his suite is going to be towards the center here, where this red carpet goes into. Got the key to it, so just wander on in. I'm not sure about the containers here, how safe they are. If I had to guess, they aren't. Well, you know, it's not stealing, so they might be safe. Like I said, I'm not sure. I wasn't going to show this one off at first. And the other unfortunate thing...
Show you the tops. I hope you're built sturdy, you crazy broad.
Yeah, so this is where it gets a little bit awkward. You're gonna have to deal with Benny if you want to actually use this suite.
You tramp. Like I needed another social disease anyhow.
And unfortunately, we don't have any weapons, so this is gonna be a little slow and painful. And just like that, Benny is dead. You have access to Maria, the platinum chips. You have a presidential suite key, which is actually the one I was looking for this. And after getting interrupted by another level up, I believe as you leave, you're gonna get hit up by all of his bodyguards too. No, they're completely oblivious that we just literally beat their boss to death. Anyways, this is the Benny's suite here. Nothing too special. There's not going to be a whole lot of loot to be had in it. And again, I'm not sure if these are viable containers to store stuff or not. There's a radio. That's kind of cool, I guess. But now we're going to do what I intended to do. And we're going to reload into the tops. I guess to the Lucky 38. And we're going to get the presidential suite next. Alright, so in order to get the presidential suite from the tops, we need to follow a little bit of a different bit of dialogue with Benny here.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello? That broad everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit.
So instead of hitting on him, let's just try and reason with him.
You don't want to do that, baby. Not without hearing what I gotta say first. What say you and me cash out? Go somewheres more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer.
What do you have in mind?
To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle. I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed.
Fine, but don't keep me waiting.
Why would I do that, baby? I want to talk to you as much as you want to talk to me. And you dig this is just first base, right? You and me have a future together, and it's big league and open all night. Here's the key to the prez. I'll see you there in 2 shakes. Ta-ta.
Alright, after a quick level up interruption, we now have the key to the presidential suite, which I believe you get there by going
This place is the bee's
up
knees.
here to the 2nd floor maybe, and over this way. Maybe. I'm a little lost.
I dig this crazy thing.
Through here maybe.
Hello?
Maybe. Presidential suite. And as you come in, you can get a look around at the place. It has a few pool tables for you, a little bar with some food on it, a safe you can use. You gotta unlock it first, sadly. You come in here. You have a little lounge here with some chairs to sit in, some books that you can't read. Bathroom in here. A little bedroom right here with another bathroom in it. And a little kitchen area. Not anything too amazing, but I do believe all the containers here are safe storage. And you can come in here, rest up in your bed anytime you want. The only thing about this is if you try to leave...
This little meet and greet of ours, chalk me up as a no-show. It would be 41 flavors of stupid to let you get a drop on me. And you've caused plenty enough trouble as is. You've forced my hand. Hell, I gotta skip town because of you. A real pain in the caboose.
Oh, well, you're a dead man anyway, so...
That temper of yours. Kinda why this conversation's taking place over an intercom. Do me a favor and stay dead this time, eh? Good night, all. It's been a gas.
You like that?
And he sends some armed guards here to attack you. And once again, I don't have any gun because they took mine. Luckily, these guys go down a lot faster than Benny. I can just beat one of them to death. And they just picked up the gun he dropped. Hey man, I need that.
Come on.
Man, I just want the gun. Stop picking it up. And there we go. After dealing with them, you have this suite all to yourselves. Like I said, it is safe storage. You have a bed here. All you gotta do is clear these guys out afterwards. Also, there was this room that I forgot to mention. It's like a little meeting room, I guess. It looks nice. Has some bottles that you can shoot at. Not too bad. There is one more suite that you can get here in the Tops Casino. And in order to get it, you have to do some gambling. Now, the best and easiest way to gamble is to get yourself some luck here. I have 10 luck. It is all maxed out. Oh, I don't want to pull that out there. I will get in trouble for that. But anyways, if you have 10 luck, just find yourself a blackjack table. Apparently we need some chips first, so let me go buy some chips from somewhere. Alright, I now have 1,000 chips to play with. You buy them from right up there. I just bought them for 1,000 caps, 1,000 chips. Quick and easy like that. Now let's play some blackjack. We're gonna bet max on this. And we're gonna deal out. Let's see, we got an ace and a jack. That's an automatic 21 because of our 10 luck here. Let's bet max again and deal. We got 13. With high luck, chances are you're almost always gonna hit 21. So let's hit. Would you look at that? That is 21. And your goal here is to win 7,500 chips. So you see here we have won 500. We're just going to keep hitting. Keep trying to do this. I don't even know. Yep, that is 21. We felt lucky. And I will be back after we have the 7,500 chips. Alright, and I'm back at what should be the last game here. Let's go ahead and deal them out. Got a 19, we'll go ahead and stay. We actually lost 200 chips there, no biggie. We'll just deal out again. See, that's 11 hit, 21. Broke even. Of course, I come back to recording, and then I start doing this. No biggie. Let's see, that is an 18. We'll go ahead and hit again, get that 21. With that high luck, it's almost guaranteed most of the time. And that's a 21. There we go. So you see there, 7,600 in winnings. He's going to come running back here and give us our reward.
You've been good to us, baby. Now let us be good to you. We'd like you to enjoy this private suite as long as you're in town.
So we now have the High Roller Suite key. So it's worth noting that you also get a few other things from winning here. At 2,500 in winnings, he's going to run over and give you a bottle of vodka. And at 5,000 winnings, he's going to give you a bottle of wine and some Brahmin steak. But what you're really playing for is the suite here. Now it should be on the same floor as Benny's suite here. I believe it's all the way down at the end of the hallway somewhere here. Yeah, use key. High Roller Suite. Here we go. And you can tell here it looks pretty much the same as Benny's suite here. Nothing too special. Although, I know all of this is safe storage. And it looks like it just loops back around here. You might have to deal with some chairmen just barging in here, in which case... Seems they take longer to kill than I thought. I don't know if anybody saw that. Alright, so you don't want to kill these guys, I guess, even though they're just barging into your suite here. But did that guy just take something off the table? Do you want me to kill you again, buddy? Anyways, that's all 3 rooms that you can get here in the tops. Next, we're going to move on over to the Ultra Luxe for the next room. Alright, so here we are in the Ultra Luxe, and you get the room here by doing pretty much the same thing as the Tops Casino. You're going to want to gamble and win 11,250 caps. Now, there are other rewards you can get along the way. Like I said, I believe it's every 3,750. On the first one, you get an atomic cocktail, and on the second one, they're going to give you a Brahmin Wellington. But once you hit that 11,250, like I just did, the guy's going to come running back up to you. There he is over there.
You are quite simply the talk of the casino right now with your astonishing play. Do stay in our Bon Vivant Suite so you may continue to dazzle us.
And he's going to give you the key to the Bon Vivant Suite, which is all good as long as I can find it. Now, I believe you got to go through into the bathrooms, the bathhouse area, or the hotel rooms, maybe through here. And it's going to be one of these rooms somewhere. Requires key, that is not the right one. There we go, Bon Vivant Suite. And of course, being from the Ultra Luxe, it's going to be very nice. Pretty big. Now, of course, it doesn't say your bed on there, but you can still sleep here. The only unfortunate thing is all the containers here are marked as red, so you're gonna lose some karma for going into them. So I don't think this is a super viable room to stay in because of that reason. But I think that clears up all of the hotel rooms and casino rooms that you can get from the game. I went into the wrong area here. This is the bathhouse. We aren't done yet. Next, we're going to go into some of the safe houses you can get from the various factions. The first one being the Followers of the Apocalypse. So here we are in the old Mormon fort with followers. In order to get access to the safe house, you're going to want to have an idolized reputation with the Followers of the Apocalypse. And you're going to want to find and talk to Julie Farkas right over here.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
And before you do, you need to donate some medical supplies to her as well, because that's going to trigger her to ask you if you want to join the followers.
Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long. Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services. Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in.
Alright, so you need to give her Med-X, Radaway, or Fixer. And if you give her just 10 of one of them, then it'll work out. So I have 10 Med-X here. Unfortunately, you can only give up to 3 at a time. We're gonna do 3, 3, 3, and 1.
Thanks. Anything else?
That's all.
Good to hear. Oh, by the way, I got a shipment of magazines from home I'd be willing to sell if you're interested.
She also offers to give you some, or sell you some magazines, which that's cool, I guess. If you go to drop off medical supplies again,
it looks like you took care of our short-term supply issues. In thanks, you can have a discount on medical services with me. Also, I would like to extend an invitation to join the Followers of the Apocalypse. Your work here in the old Mormon fort has been invaluable, and I can't think of a more worthy recruit. Will you join us?
Say yes to join.
Excellent. The Followers' mission will be better served with someone like yourself traveling around the Mojave. As a representative of the Followers, I present you with your very own lab coat. Wear it well, and may it aid our cause. Also, before I forget, here's a key to a safe house you can use to rest if you happen to be in the area. I'll just mark it on your map.
And she gives you the key to the safe house. Getting a lot of level up interruptions this episode, sorry about that guys. But anyways, if we check our map, the Followers' safe house is over here on the way to Jacobstown, so I will be there in just a second. And here we are at the Followers of the Apocalypse safe house. Like I said, it is just right here on the map. You can see the northern road there with all the farms, New Vegas in the distance. The road to Jacobstown is literally right on the other side of that rock wall there. Let's head on inside.
Hello.
Now the cool thing about these safe houses is they're usually visited by an NPC every few days. It looks like there, we just missed her. But she'll visit this safe house every few days, and she will give you stim packs. She might sell them. I can't remember if she sells them or she just gives them to you or not. But she'll be here every few days if you just happen to be in the area. Taking a look around, you have a workbench here you can use. You have some beds and a bunch of different supplies and stuff you can pick up and take for the road the first time you get here. You got magazines, some plasma grenades and energy weapons, an advanced radiation suit, a science suit, magazines. You even have combat armor here if you really want it. Now the storage here. The storage here is safe to use depending on what you use. The 2 refrigerators are not safe, so do not put anything in here. However, the lockers and the foot lockers are 100% safe to use. And that is the first safe house that we're looking at. Next, we're going to go visit the Brotherhood of Steel. Alright, so here at the Brotherhood of Steel, the safe house here is a little more complicated to get. In order to get it, you first have to run through the Still in the Dark quest with the Brotherhood of Steel. which ends with either McNamara or Harden. As the Elder, I went with Harden because I feel like that is the quicker option, but as soon as you finish it, if you go talk to whichever Elder you chose...
Welcome, my friend. A new day has dawned for this chapter, and moving forward we will no longer cower in the dark, and we have you to thank for it. You'll find that I can be generous to those who show loyalty. Here, take this key. If you ever find yourself in need of repair, head to our safe house to the northeast. Now, what can I do for you?
Alright, he gives us the key to the safe house. He also offers for us to join the Brotherhood, but we don't need any of that shit now, do we? Don't mind that first missed shot there. Oh man, these guys are way harder to kill than their Elder was. Another time. Another time, Brotherhood of Steel. We'll deal with that another time. But we got the key to the safe house, and that's all we were here for. Next, we just gotta go over to the safe house all the way in the northeast of the map here. And here we are at the Brotherhood of Steel safe house. Once again, it is all the way in the northwest of the map, kind of on the way to Bitter Springs, over in this general direction. You do got to be careful. There is death claws right on the other side of those rocks. There should be cazadors like somewhere that way. A bunch of dangerous enemies. I think there's even a Night Stalker cave around here somewhere. So you got to be careful what direction you approach from. Now you come in, you're going to be greeted by Paladin Sato here, who is going to go down there right away. You can look around. This isn't the safe house itself. It's just a random little shed. The real bunker is down here.
What can I do for you?
A Paladin Sato is cool, as he will always be here, I believe.
Not always. I have other places I need to be, but I stop by every few days or so.
Never mind, he is not always here, but he can repair your stuff.
Sure thing.
Up to 100%. Now you see my survivalist rifle here. It's not very damaged at all, but my 22 pistol I picked up when killing McCaffrey earlier is pretty damaged, so I can do that. And now if I check back into my weapons, it is fully repaired. You can look around, all of these beds you can sleep on, all of these lockers and such, all the storage is safe for you to use and keep your stuff in here. There's also quite a bit of stuff on the shelves, like T-51 power armor. It's pretty nice, gonna be honest. I might go ahead and take that. There's some missile launchers, T-45 power armor. Come over here. There's some energy weapons, Gatling laser, a Tesla cannon, electron charge packs. There's also a workbench and a reloading bench here to use at your own convenience. And there's also a water fountain here if you're in hardcore mode. You can drink water. But that's going to be it for the Brotherhood of Steel safe house. Next, we're going to go visit the NCR. So for the NCR safe house, you're gonna...
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Guys, you already know I don't like being interrupted, but he escaped me that time. It won't happen again. It won't happen again. Anyways, for the NCR safe house, you're going to want to come here to Camp McCarran, good old Camp McCarran, right south of the Stripped and Free side, the Strip I mean. And you're going to want to have a reputation of liked or better with the NCR. There's no specific quest you have to do to get this safe house. You just have to be liked by the NCR, and you'll come through here into the main terminal building. And you're going to want to find Colonel Shu, who I believe is on the left over here. I might be wrong. It's been a little bit. I think he's downstairs here on the left. Boyd is upstairs. Ah, yes, there he is. Colonel James Shu.
We're all impressed with the work you've done for us. Thought you might be able to make use of this. It's a key to a little hideaway south of here. We've used it as a place for rangers to rest and resupply. I thought you might get good use out of it.
Alright, so he's going to give us the safe house key. And I do actually already have the safe house marked on my map down here, the NCR Ranger Safehouse. You want to be careful when approaching because it is going to have death claws around it. But all you got to do, come in here, use the key. And you're going to have Ranger Gomez here at the safe house with you.
How can I help you?
Now, just like the others, she's going to only be here certain days of the week, but it seems...
Certainly. Which type of ammo would you like?
Like, she gives you ammo whenever she's here, which is really nice if you're ever in the need for it. Let's come on down to the actual safe house, check out how it looks. Not bad so far. You come in here, you got salvaged power armor. Not as bad, or not as good as what the Brotherhood gave me, I gotta say. Although that's in pretty terrible condition. Let's see, we got Ranger armor, Ranger combat armor, trail carbine, assault carbine, a reloading bench, a bunch of random stuff. We got quite a few beds here. I'm pretty sure that all the containers here are safe to use. Scratch that, they are not safe to use. Do not store your items here. They will disappear if you do not come back here on a regular basis. So this is not a valuable place to store your stuff. If anything, you might just come here, grab the items, and get ammo from Gomez. That does it for the NCR safe house. Our final safe house / player housing to check on is the Legion. And we are here at none other than Caesar's camp itself, Fortification Hill. We want to go into his tent, and in order to get to this safe house, similar to the NCR, you're going to want a liked reputation by the Legion here, which means there is no specific quest requisite. You just got to be liked by him, and then you got to come in here and talk to this guy, Lucius. And not that guy. You don't like that guy.
Caesar awaits.
Apparently you gotta talk to Caesar first.
So I finally get to meet the...
Let's just skip through all that and completely ignore Caesar. I should be going.
That's right.
I should be going. And there we go. I should be going, and I am going. Now, where did he run off to?
It is a great honor for anyone outside the Legion to get an audience with Caesar.
I mean, that's nice. I just, I want the key, man.
What?
I just want the key. No level up here.
You've proven yourself to be a true friend of the Legion. We have a safe house available to our agents in the Mojave. Here's the key. It's an excellent place to rest and store extra equipment. In addition, one of our veterans, Atticus, visits the house every few days. While he's there, you can acquire items useful for stealthy operations against our enemies from him.
And just like that, caring only about Lucius and not the bald guy. I mean, he's not technically bald. But not the pompous guy or the checkered suit guy. Just ignoring them and anything else, we get the key, we leave. And we head to the safe house, which is over here in the extreme south of the Mojave. Looks like it's right next to Nipton down here. Alright, so we are here at the Caesar's Legion safe house, like I said, just south of the still invisible Nipton up there. It is just east of the Mojave Drive-In, where you go to one of the DLCs, Old World Blues. Got a campfire just outside to where you can cook stuff if you really want to. Let's head on in. Just a decrepit old house in the middle of nowhere. Not suspicious at all. Come on in. It looks pretty nice. You have some stairs going down into a basement immediately. The guy, Atticus, he is not here right now, but he can come here every few days and give you some stuff, just like the other safe houses. Got a nice skull on the radio there, if you want to collect skulls. a Dino toy, probably the best part of this whole safe house here. And on the beds, got a chainsaw, Centurion helmet and armor, some Vexillarius armor, a sniper rifle, yoink, and you got some Displacer gloves, Praetorian armor, and most importantly, honestly, are these lucky shades here. I always make sure to get these during every playthrough, because they provide a boost to your luck just by wearing them. And, I mean, they don't look too bad, do they? Not at all. But that is the Legion safe house here, and the final safe house on our list to visit. So that concludes all of the player housing in the game that we can go to. We now have a plethora of places that you can take a stop at, get a good rest, refill your items at. If you're ever in hardcore mode, most of these places have access to clean water that you can drink. And it's overall nice just to have them around, you know. Some honorable mentions I do want to go over are the Vault 21 gift shop in the Strip. You can rent a room there for 100 caps. And it actually gets cheaper the more vault suits you give to Sarah, but I don't think it is permanent player housing. Nothing is safe about it. Can sleep there with Sarah, I might add. But other than that, it's not really viable as a room. There is one other location we will not be covering this episode. I'm going to save an entire episode just for it because of all the stuff you can do there. And it is the sink, located in the Old World Blues DLC. But like I said, that's going to be another episode, and I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.